going to do a little demonstration of LENO lace. And LENO is where we're going to manipulate the warp threads, kind of twist them a little bit, and then in the end we'll have this really nice lacy effect. I have 72 threads here. You could twist 2 and 2. I guess you could do 1 and 1. For this demonstration, I'm going to twist 4 over 4. So what I do is I'm going to take these 4, then I'm going to take the next 4, and I literally twist them like that, and then I'm going to insert my pickup stick. Now I'm going to just kind of put the pickup stick so it's kind of out of the way. So the first one's there. As you continue on, the pickup stick will stay in place a little better. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again we twist it all the way around. I'm going to take the pickup stick back and put it in there, and then I'm going to go again 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and slide back, push that through, keep going with that count, the same count, and again we're twisting it all the way around. You can almost see what's going on here if you kind of look at the top and the bottom. Hopefully my hand's not too much in the way there. And keep on going. Now, for some reason, you don't have an even number. So what you could possibly do is maybe at one point do 3 and 3 or 3 and 4, whatever you need to balance out. So you might want to count your threads at the beginning so you have an idea of where you might need to adjust your threads. Now I'm using some 3-2 cotton for this example. Now we're all the way across, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to take the pickup stick and put it on its side, because what I want to do is I want to slide my shuttle through. So the shuttle's going to go through, and I can take the pickup stick out, but sometimes I know you can use your beater, but if you're on a rigid head loom, you could use a rigid head loom. You could do this on a tapestry loom. So I'm going to kind of beat it together, or beat it a little bit. Now I'm going to do some weaving, and if you just heard something fall, that's because my dog is with me and she wants to play ball. So I'm going to twist this a little bit to get that twisted all the way around. Now I'll beat it, and we're going to just weave back and forth, tabby. Now what I'm doing, I'm holding the beater kind of to the side because I'd like you to be able to see what's going on. Normally I hold it in the middle. Right now, okay, well, it might look like, well, maybe, I'm not sure if that's the way you want it, and it looks like one side's maybe bigger loop than the other side. And of course, depending on the type of yarn you're using, you're going to get a different effect. So at the moment, I have this nice little twisting going on. Looks really nice. It's also very elegant. So if you're doing a scarf or a shawl or something, you could do maybe a couple of rows of these at each end. Now after it's all washed, it's going to look a lot different. Right now, that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to change to a different color so you can actually maybe see the thread as it goes through the center. I changed the color, and I think what I'm going to do this time is let's see what happens if, rather than twisting 4 and 4, let's see what it looks like if we do 3 and 3. So we'll do 3, wrap it around. Gotta get my pickup stick here. There we go. 3, twist it around. Whoops, didn't twist that one all the way, did we? There we go. Again, I'm doing 3, twisting it around. Now I'm twisting it one direction. Maybe if you're left-handed, you might twist it the other way, as long as you're being consistent with your twist. And I'm only twisting it basically around 1 time. And then if something comes out like that one just did, we need to go back and redo it. Nice to have a pickup stick that is kind of beveled on the end, semi-pointed, not too pointed. I think this one I might have dropped. I need to get a little sandpaper out and fix the end of that one. And now if you see way back here, it looks like I missed one. So we're going to come back and fix it. Last one. And again, I'm going to put the pickup stick on its side. Going to bring your shuttle through. Bring it down there, my little extra pull, twist on the end there. And now we will, again, a little twist on the end. I'm going to get that one because that's the one where you want to get it kind of tight a little bit. And I'm going to put that down and go back again. And get that one started too. Now if you notice, that even looks a little lacier, doesn't it? The other one was really big holes, and now it looks a little more elegant. Now it is curling up the edge just because of the twist there. It'll work its way out when it's all finished. So now you see what it looks like with 3 and 3. And change again to a different color. And we will do the 2 and 2 and see what it looks like with that effect. And now we are going to see what happens if we do 2 and 2. What I like about this is that it's very nice. Maybe you just want the edge of a placemat perhaps, or maybe a scarf. It's very simple, and when it's all finished, boy, it looks really nice. You could do several rows close together. Maybe do some Leno, then do maybe only 2 rows of weaving, and then some more Leno. You can do like I'm doing, different colors, whatever works for you and your design. Now, like I said, this is going to take just a little longer, but I thought it's very interesting to see the difference between each of the twists that you're doing. Now, I'm not going to go down and do 1 and 1, but if you were doing some really fine yarn, you might want to do that. I don't know. Again, this is Leno. Don't need a fancy loom to do this, but for people who don't weave, it's a really easy way to add. Oh, looks like we missed one back here. Looks like I miscounted. So I have to go back. Or mistwisted there. There we go. Like I was saying, if people who don't do weaving and they just see this nice little, whoops, you know what I did? I went from 2 to 3. Let's go back again to 2 and 2. That's what happened. My brain went back to the 3 and 3. So we're going to continue with that. Sometimes I edit these little bloops out, but you know what? It's part of what happens when you're weaving. Sometimes you make a little mistake, and someone told me they're always curious as how people correct their mistakes. And almost there. Last one. All right. Now it's time to turn this on the edge. Bring your, whoops, might have been, there we go. On the edge, bring your shuttle through. Again, take that down if you want. I just realized I have a little bevel on the other side. Already you can see that it's getting a little even smaller lace. So we'll go back the other way. Again, make that first one a little more of a twist to it. There we go. And there you are. You can see what it looks like with just 2 threads twisted, which actually I like that the best of all of those. So you get to pick out what you'd like to do, what color. Again, I think if it's all the same color, really looks very elegant. And just start to think of different things that you're weaving that you'd like to add a little touch to maybe each end or maybe somewhere else in the weaving that you're doing.